Hello, my name is Rob. Welcome back. When I'm in the marketplace, I hear times about chatbots and AI bots, AI agents, and what the differences are. And there seems to be misinformation out there. So, the purpose of today's video is to talk about those three, break them down, and then kind of talk about some strategies as to what you need and when. So, without further ado, let us jump in here. Why does this matter? Why is it important? Well, AI tools are everywhere. We already know that. But not every business is ready for them. Sometimes we jump into those shiny objects and really don't know their full capabilities and how they're going to help our business or whether they can even hurt our business at times. There's confusion between chatbots, AI bots, and AI agents. Now, AI can be a game changer. It has been for myself, it has been for my business, has been life changing as to what I've been able to accomplish with it. But for example, let's look at an HVAC company wants an AI phone bot to handle and help with business, but they're not getting any calls. So, what is the point of having a bot if you're not getting the calls? So let's break down some definitions here and then build on strategies. So, what is a chatbot? Simplest terms, it is scripted responses that we feed it to provide basic information like FAQs, location, hours, possibly a little blurb about the organization, some services we provide. It lives on a website, can also live on Facebook, for example, and is good for answering basic questions. When it comes to an AI bot, that's sort of one level up from a chatbot. It uses AI to understand intent. So the AI bot that I have on my website, I can, customers can ask it questions. It's going to answer them. It's going to steer them in the right direction within the website as to where they need to go. It can answer and ask follow-up questions. It can collect lead information, book calls. It's great for qualifying leads. It's great for navigating through websites, and it's great for scheduling. An AI agent takes everything one step further because here you have a full-blown virtual assistant that handles calls, books jobs, and sends reminders. It integrates with your CRM, your calendar, your email, and it is great for high volume growing businesses. The AI trap is similar to other traps in business in that sometimes we skip, steps A and B and we jump right into C, right? We take that shiny new object and implement it, but we don't do the work or put the time in to get to the point where we really need it. Because, right, if your phone is not ringing, you don't need someone to answer it. And here's where the common mistake lies, right? We're buying bots, implementing the shiny objects instead of building the lead flow. Start with the lead flow. Get it moving as machine-like as you can, doing it whatever way you're doing now, do it better. Without automation, do it manually. Treat automation not as a fix, but instead treat it as the multiplier. A bot is not going to fix whatever problems you're having. It's not. If you can't answer leads now, an AI bot is going to answer the leads, but it's going to still overwhelm you with leads that you need to follow up with. It doesn't always help. Don't spend $500 a month automating zero leads. This slide may be a little bit misleading in that we don't have to. This is not an exact order. When you're starting out, you want to build a foundation. Get your Google Business Profile page up, running, and in great condition. Do the same for your website. Make sure it's optimized. Make sure your pages are in order. Make sure your technical, your on-page and off-page SEO work is done. Then you can start implementing your email campaigns, your warm and your cold. And at the same time, you can do direct mail. You can actually do direct mail before email to test markets and to see response rates. They're sort of independent of each other, but I do like, as you know, the multi-channel approach. So of course you want to be doing both at the same time when you can. But again, if you're starting with direct mail first, that is okay. And you want to have a CRM or lead tracking software, and again, a CRM can be done at the exact same time you're doing your email campaigns. But I had to have some type of, kind of a to-do list for you. So this is what I put up. But again, email, direct mail, and CRM sort of can be done all simultaneously or even independent of each other if need be. Know your offer and process. If you're doing email campaigns, you're doing paid ad, you're gonna have some sort of offer, some type of hook to grab them in, right? You need to know get that message clear. What are you selling and how are you selling it? Manual follow-up. What works today? Know the process. Know the objections. If you're always getting price objections, you want to make sure that you know how to overcome those objections, and that's incorporated into your message. How many no-shows do you have? You book an appointment. How many show up? How many don't show up? What are your close rates? Know those things because you can't automate what you don't understand. It's important that you could, off the cuff, here's a price objection. Here is how I overcome it. Here is a no-show objection. Here's what I do to get them to commit to an appointment. Have to know those things. So when you're ready, I put together sort of a 3-stage approach. So when you're ready, you're just starting out, do manual outreach. It's a great teacher. You'll learn so much. You'll find out the steps that are causing problems, the hiccups, the bottlenecks. Do it manual. Once you start getting some inquiries, then incorporate a chatbot. Really, you can incorporate an AI bot. In some cases, you're going to outgrow a chatbot fairly quickly, but it's always good to start small and slow. When you're scaling and you're just booming, then bring in an AI agent to help you. Choosing the right AI tool is very similar to what I just said. Start with a simple chatbot, work up to an AI bot once you start getting some inbound leads, and then go to a full-fledged AI agent when you can't keep up with the demand anymore. So the final takeaway here, don't automate before you generate. Build your systems, get leads, add smart automation in that order. Now, if you want to know if you're ready, I am happy to do an audit. I will talk to you about your systems and I will help you to determine whether or not you're ready. And if you are ready, what tools to start bringing in. So for a free audit, contact me, info@robrailis.com. My name, ROBRAILIS.com, or visit my website, robrailis.com. As always, thank you very much, and see you guys next time.